Welcome back subscribers and hello YouTube viewers. On this occasion we're off to the township called Elaine. Elaine is a rural village on the Midland Highway, 30 kilometres southeast of Ballarat, 8 kilometres from Meredith, which is also on the highway, and 115 kilometres or 71.5 miles west of the state capital Melbourne in Australia. The Melbourne to Ballarat railway line crosses the highway at Elaine. The railway came to the town with the opening of the Geelong-Ballarat line in 1862, with the local railway station opened soon after. But today only grain and freight trains use the line. The post office opened on the 1st of March 1859 as Mount Doran and was renamed Elaine in 1872. Elaine Railway Station Post Office, some distance away, opened on the 14th of April 1873. In 1877, the latter office was renamed Elaine. When the railway line was opened in 1862, the two main communities were Catholics and Free Presbyterians. The latter opened a school in 1864 at the nearby Stony Rises. Catholic school was also open, but upon its temporary closure in 1874, a government school was opened the year after. The Elaine Township has quartz mining gold production, 3 hotels, 4 stores, 2 butchers, and a draper at its peak. The Catholic community maintained a school attendance at its school equal to or higher than the government schools, although by the 1940s, its local school was closed and pupils went to Meredith. The state school had an enrolment of 12 pupils in 1998 and closed the following year. Pupils now go to Lull School. Soon after, the football and tennis clubs closed. Elaine has 2 churches, a hotel, a public hall and a recreation reserve. And in 2013, after community fundraising and government assistance, new tennis courts were opened. Also in Elaine today is the Monastery of St. Sava, the oldest monastery of the Serbian Orthodox Church in Australia and in the Southern Hemisphere. And we were lucky to get permission to get some images of this wonderful monastery, and we visit their cemetery, which is also beautiful. So without further ado, please enjoy this video and the sights and sounds of Elaine. Now, just a quick note, I did jump on my motorcycle to get to Elaine, and I do apologise about the wind noise. It was pretty bad, and on occasions I wanted to get the drone up, but it was just too windy, but we did eventually get the drone up. Oops. Now, obviously the police have already been here with the blue and white checkers, and maybe the fire brigade as well, obviously. And somehow, I can only surmise that it's been stolen and dumped and put alight. So here we have the Elaine Mechanics Hall, established or built in 1911. She's in really good nick. So obviously the locals have looked after her, and the Shire's obviously jumped in, and it does get used quite a lot. As you can see on the side there's a lot of air conditioning units, so it is being used on a regular basis, I'd imagine. Well, here you go. This is something that I haven't seen before at a town. The fact that you can you've got free community Wi-Fi, which is terrific. So there you go. What do we got? We've got satellite TV, gas, hot water system. So this is a lot more than just a hall. This is something where you could have wedding receptions, I guess. Functions. I'm surprised it doesn't get doubled up as maybe a local scout hall, but it all depends, I guess, with how many kids there are in the area. But it's a great hall. I can also tell you that while I'm walking around, there are a few new buildings or estates being developed in the area. You've probably seen the distance there. A few houses there being built. Land is for sale and available, which is great. It's a great little town. I don't know if you can see directly in front of me is the bus. Now there's no train station, but there was one here, but that got decommissioned, and they have a bus service. And I will guess again and say it probably takes you to Geelong, and then from Geelong you can pretty much go anywhere in the state or even to other states. So unfortunately, the lead light business here has been sold. Now I can only surmise that the next person who's bought this property is most likely not going to use it as a lead light business, but for something else. So this is where your post office is located there also. I'm not sure if you can see in the distance back there, but there are quite a lot of wind turbines in the background. There's your post office. And this is your general store, so to speak. All local produce. Terrific. So here we have a historical marker, and it's very close to the entrance to the Serbian Orthodox Church. And this is the marker. Basically it says this plaque is to commemorate 50 years of the Rundle soldier settlement in the district from February 1952 to February 2002. Plaque unveiled by the Rural Finance Corporation of Victoria on the 17th of February 2002. Project funding provided by the Federal Government, Rural Finance Corporation and Moorabool Shire. So there you go. I wasn't sure. Hang on, I might have been reading that with not pointing it at it. So here we go. So this is the Serbian Orthodox Church in Elaine, and she is very impressive. Looks like they're doing some serious maintenance to the grounds today. So in the background you'll hear the whippersnippers going, lawnmowers, edge trimmers. It's very impressive. Even when you come up through their driveway, it looks terrific. I'll do a shot of the front gates because I've got some earlier photos that you might have seen already of the entry. But it's, yeah. Wow, this is really in the middle of nowhere and it looks fantastic. Just a quick reminder, if you did like the video so far, by all means click on that like button or that thumbs up icon. Please consider subscribing. Subscribing is for free and it helps out the channel immensely. But most importantly, stay safe and commute safe when travelling. So it is quite windy still, but here we are at the Elaine Cemetery. And it is a large one. I think I might have mentioned that already. And it's predominantly a, what's it called? A Serbian Orthodox sort of place. But wow, this is very impressive. Their community really do look after the ones that passed. At the moment, you're just going to see the backs, I'm assuming, of these tombstones, but this is huge. And if you look at the background, past the actual cemetery, you'll find that it really is an isolated area. This is, you know, it is a very small town, Elaine, yet this is very large.